See the Australians, Matt Welsh and Brendan Rickard, two solid veterans, but Pearsall, Hansen, Crocker, Lezak, they've all been together for so long. Crocker disqualified that relay by jumping early in the preliminaries, so they didn't even get a chance of swimming in the finals.
The Aussies only using 2 out of the 4 that won the World's 4. Those are Matt Welsh and Brendan Rickard. They'll be the first 2. The Americans, the same 4 men that hold the world record. And Rowdy, because the Americans were DQ'd in the Worlds, they need now to put up some sort of a good time to qualify for Beijing this year.
That's right, because they take the top 12 times from the World Championships in addition to 4 extra times that are put up there until July of 08. So they really do need to put in a really good time here to be able to just to qualify for the Olympics next year. Something I think they will do unless they disqualify themselves.
So Aaron Pearsall in against one of the veteran Aussie swimmers in Matt Welsh. The Aussies' time, the winning time in Melbourne for the Worlds, was over 4 seconds slower than the world record time that this USA team set in Athens.
And Ted, Aaron Pearsall has had a tough go since that world record time he set at the World Championships early in the meet. First swimmer to break 53. You can see him to the left of the screen, but after that he was upset by Lochte, who took away his world record. Beaten here by Lochte and Phelps in the 100 and 200 backstroke. Looking pretty good there. He's going to be off his time of the world record split. He was 53.4 on that world record relay when they broke the world record. So he's about a second off of that.
Now the breaststrokers take over. Brendan Hansen, USA. Brendan Rickard, Australia.
You know what I think the Americans would love to do here, Ted, is put a time up there that would have beaten the World Championship time. And that's the Australians. You mentioned the time already. 3:34.93. If they can beat that time, that would be a really solid swim and also plant a little bit of a seed.
And yeah, and probably a time that would hold them to make sure they qualify for Beijing.
There's no question about that. If they can beat the Australian time, they're in the Olympics. Now, Brendan Hansen really doing the job on Brendan Rickard. Hansen had solid swims in the 100 and the 200 breast here, both gold medals.
There you see the world record split now. The Americans are still going to be well off that. Into the water now for the fly, Ian Crocker and Adam Pine for Australia.
59.6 on that split for Hansen. He was 59.3 when they broke the world record, so he put in his job.
So you can see where the American strength now is taking over. Clearly it's the USA race to win. In essence, this is a race against the clock.
It certainly is, and the most important thing right now for Jason Lezak, who's going to be coming up at the end, is have a safe start. You don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize this race, not only as a victory, but a chance to move into the Beijing Olympic Games with flying colors. Crocker was certainly safe on his start. There it is. Yeah, he could have taken a coffee break on that start. He was really safe.
But Crocker fell off a little bit from his split in his world record race 3 years ago. Now Lezak, but still the Americans have a chance to come in, a good chance here to come in under the world winning time by the Aussies.
Yeah, 34.9. We'll keep an eye on that clock for sure. Jason Lezak looking really smooth right now, almost like he's swimming a 200 stroke. He usually has a little bit faster tempo, much better turnover. Now he's starting to put his kick into it a little bit.
Leith Brody's the freestyler for the Aussies, but now it's the Americans coming home with the win, and it's Lezak against the clock. There'll be no world record, and they are going to just, yes they did, the Americans just beat the time that the Aussies won the Worlds with, a 1/10 of a second better.
I think everybody here knows how good these Americans are. They are so much better than everybody else in the world, Ted. Not only in this relay, but overall, they have so much depth in every single event. They didn't lose a men's event here at these championships. And they're led by Michael Phelps, a guy that has a chance to win not 7, but 8 gold medals at the Olympic Games next year. This is a team to be reckoned with.
And a team with such depth that they could not use Phelps in this event and still post a time that should qualify them for Beijing. Really do seem like a band of brothers, don't they? These foursome.
They really do. They've got great leadership, Ted. They've got good youngsters coming up. And you've got guys like Phelps and Lezak leading the way. They're going to be very tough next summer.
So the final score, convincing victory for the United States in the duel in the pool, and let's hear from the four men.
Well, if it had been the World Championships, it would have been a gold medal 1/10 faster than the Aussies did a few days ago, guys. And Aaron, this is a sight we've all become accustomed to, you four being at the top of the podium. How comfortable are you, though, when you know these three are behind you?
Extremely comfortable. To come in after this, after some of us having 4 races, them doing it during the World Champs, and to still get a time that puts us in first position for the Olympics next year, that says a lot about these group of guys and a lot about this team this year. It's been absolutely wonderful to be with them.
Brennan, 400 medley relay for you guys. You have been simply dominant over the years, and I know you like being dominant in your events. How special is it each time you guys get on the blocks together?
You know, it's definitely all about being comfortable up there. And when you get up with, 3 guys you consider your brothers, it's a comfort zone that, you're just confident that, even if you don't show up today, they're going to follow you and you can get even better. So it's just a lot of fun to come up here with these guys, and it just shows the dominance this team has.
Well, you all get some rest, well-deserved. Congratulations on ending the meet well.